Why did they overdose? Why did they marry their seventh spouse? Why? Because they're seeking for that paradigm of happiness that can only be fulfilled when we submit ourselves to the Lord in service to others, okay? So I am saying that because marriage is in God's plan for us to fulfill that basic need of service to one another, right? The agape love that I'm talking about is not erotic love. It's not that feeling, emotional connection that the culture talks about when they talk about love. And agape love is the foundation of marriage, not erotic love / feelings / connection / friendship / whatever it is. Okay? Why? Because you can't make yourself erotically love somebody. Either it happens or it doesn't. You can't make yourself have feelings for somebody because, as we all know, our feelings are not really controllable sometimes. So therefore, you can't go out and promise somebody that forever and ever you're going to feel a certain way because you're not going to feel a certain way. How many people are here to tell you that that's the case? Right? That inclinations, feelings, attraction, where all that stuff kind of goes like this. So you can't get up there in front of all these people in your family and promise to feel a certain way. But what you can do is get up and promise to decide to love and serve. It's a higher level of love, though, right? Isn't it? Right? So that's why marriage cannot be based on erotic or sensual or even heightened feelings of companionship and compatibility, because all those things are going to fluctuate. The only thing that remains constant is that promise to pour yourself out for the beloved. And that's a decision. Agape love is a decision. It's something you get up every morning and you decide. It doesn't come upon you like maybe more sensual kinds of love do. So, agape love is not only found in the marital relationship, it's found in Christian relationships, it's found in parent-child relationships, it's found in other places, but it is really the cornerstone of marriage. And that's something that, why do you think they read 1 Corinthians 13 at all these marriages? Do you think those poor little couples have half an idea of what the heck they're doing up there? Half of them pick the marriage reading because, it sounds so nice. Love is good. Love is kind. Love doesn't judge. Oh, really? After about 5 or 6 years, tell me, you need that turbocharged option to get beyond, right, the things that might arise. And that's not just a religious concept, you all. I'm going to try and give you today some information that's based in natural law, that's based on common sense, that's based on sociological, anthropological considerations, but they're considerations that recognize what happens in natural law. Remember that religion doesn't necessarily enshrine things because they are arbitrarily enshrining things. They recognize truths in natural law, and then they become tenets of religion. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's also true in the case of marriage. But, for example, you read any self-help book, and most studies, most self-help books, let's say you're getting older and they give you a book, what to do when you turn 50, or what to do when you turn 40, or how to age gracefully. And they tell you all this stuff about diet and exercise. And in the end, they always include something about, and then go volunteer somewhere. And then go serve somebody. And then what are they trying to get you to do? Even for depression, that's one of the steps for depression. Take all this medication, go to counseling, do that, but then also get out of yourself to serve others. Why? Because it is a built-in need that we all have. And so many of us decide that we're too busy, we're too tired, we're too sick, we're too, whatever, to turn ourselves towards others, but yet there is health. There is psychological health, there is emotional health in serving, in going out and meeting the needs of others. So, marriage is not a peripheral issue in the Christian life. Rather, it's a vocation that is a sign of the perfect union of God with his people. This self-giving is written in the foundation of every person.